Hi, Dawn Zapp here with Swan Lake Spiritual, coming with another weekly oracle reading for the collective conscious. So, if you're just tuning in, I like to pull a couple cards every week to give a bit of a forecast of the energy or the challenges that may be ahead for us. If you're on a spiritual journey and you're evolving and you're awakening and you're learning what patterns and behaviors you need to drop and let go of, then you might be in alignment with the messages that come through. They might resonate with you. I am pulling from the Light Seers Tarot today. I don't think I've pulled from this one in a while, so I'm just going to do a 3-card spread, and I'm just going to really set the intention for pulling through the card that gives us the guidance. I'm going to do it where it's like past, present, future. So the first card we pull will be kind of like what the recent influence or challenge or lesson that we've come through, what we're currently experiencing or feeling or navigating, and then the energy or outcome from the situation, what we can expect to see on the horizon. My cards are not shuffling very nice. And I still haven't found my video stand thingy, so I intend to purchase a replacement, but I haven't done that yet, so every frame is going to look a bit different. So the first card we pull is Temperance, the second card is the Four of Pentacles, and then the third card is the Moon. Temperance looks like this, and what it represents is really like the balance of energies. You can see there's a golden ball of light and a black ball of light. And this is just sort of like a representation of when you're not overly excited, but you're not excited. You're balanced. You're very harmonious. And so this can feel like June was a big month for balancing the divine masculine and feminine energies. So this can be like this kind of chapter of finding ways to balance. We've just completed this. So now we're moving into the Four Pentacles. And Pentacles are about safety and security, and often career. And so it looks like she's guarding her purse very closely. And so it almost feels like she's maybe like hoarding, maybe even a bit of lack. So maybe we're feeling like what little bit of finances or good luck we have in our career, we want to hang on to it. We don't want to lose it. We don't want to let go of it. But the energy around that can actually have the opposite effect sometimes. When we clutch something too tight, we actually lose. Like imagine a ball of sand in your hand and you hold it tight and all the sand falls out your little fingers, right? But if you just leave it like this, you actually retain more of it. Similar to a butterfly. If you try to hold a butterfly's wings, you're going to crush its wings and the delicate powder on it, and it won't be able to fly. But if a butterfly lands on you and you just hold your hand open, and so I feel like this is kind of a message for us to kind of restore our faith and shift our focus towards gratitude again for what we do have, and not worry about losing what we have, and not worry about keeping what we have. Just enjoying it and being grateful and going with the flow, which leads us to the future card, which is around the moon. And the moon is all about the phases. So with new moons, we set intentions, we plant the seeds of what we envision, desire, want to achieve, want in our lives. And during the full moon, it shines a light on all of the areas that we have yet to grow, that we have yet to love, those dark parts of ourselves that need to be released and let go, any lower negative energies or emotions or feelings. And so the moon card just invites you to ask and reflect on where you are right now in a cycle and in a phase. And it asks you to remember that just like the moon rises and sets, just like the sun, and just like the moon becomes full and dark again, so too will your luck change. And so right now, sometimes we're in a period of abundance and sometimes we're in a period of dormancy. It's not necessarily lack, but it feels that way. And so we just have to kind of maintain the balance of stillness and faith, understanding that right now it's just a period to be, but soon the tides will change. I will pull out the book just to give maybe a bit more of an insight. So number 14 is what we pulled for the past card, Temperance. And some of the keywords are just really around alchemy, blending energies, harmony, moderation, masculine and feminine balance, duality, and amalgamation. the fluidity of time, meditation, the perpetual motion of life, neutrality, restraint, patience, and purpose. Have you recently found your purpose? But the balancing of the energies, as I spoke to, right? That was the big influence in June. And the messages around the Four of Pentacles here. Stability, savings, success, generosity, accepting your worth, being in flow with the universe, feelings of gratitude, helping others in times of need. And then the moon, number 18. Illusions, hidden truths, the unknown, trusting your intuition, facing your fears, the watery nature of the subconscious mind, mystery, symbolism, and metaphor, perception, uncertainty, dreams. So this card invites you to surrender to the will of the universe. And the Four of Pentacles invites you to consider where you can be more generous. If you're feeling a lack mentality and worry around finances, be more generous, be more giving. So that's an interesting 3-card spread for the week ahead. I also want to do one of the goddess power cards to see which goddess is coming in and which energy is coming to help us through this week, because it sounds interesting. We've balanced our energies. Now we have a chance to practice some generosity, but we also have to learn to trust our intuition and go with the flow as though the states of the moons come and go. So the goddess energy that's in our corner this week, as the other cards fly off my table. Oh, I'm getting excited. Let's see which goddess is coming in with her energy for this week. Thank you. And we have, Goddess Lazy, Revelation. So if you haven't already had your spiritual awakening, or you haven't already had a revelation about a situation that you've been contemplating or questioning, you soon will get the clarity and the answer that you're looking for. You may also have just kind of like an aha moment, or just an awakening, like something that you kind of knew, but you just, for whatever reason, you just chose not to believe. And now the evidence and the facts are going to be so alarmingly evident, I guess. Too hard to ignore. You're going to have an aha moment. So this is great. This is so exciting for us this week. I can't wait to see what that represents for me. And did you see her beautiful dragon on her hand? So cool. Okay, I'm going to post this video, and I hope that the cards give you a little bit of insight into what's going on for the collective this week and how you see yourself fitting in with that. Take what works for you and leave the rest. Thanks for joining, and hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Namaste.